Hi, this is Erik with the Profit Center, and I'm here to show you today how you can make $1,000 a day on Facebook or other social networking sites. And you can do this even if you don't have a list, product, or service to sell. We're going to go through this step by step, line by line. The first thing I got to tell you, there's a few things I should mention here. This is not a something for nothing kind of thing. I mean, you're going to have to deliver value for your clients. If you don't do that, don't expect anything in return. That's just the way the world works. You're going to have to do some work. Surprise, surprise. I hate to, I know that there's people who say that you can make lots of money and do nothing. Boy, I sure haven't found it yet, and I have pretty much given up looking for it because I don't believe in that. You're going to have to learn a few things. And one of the most important things you're going to have to do is you're going to have to suspend your disbelief, suspend that little voice in your head that says, no, it can't be done. Because yes, you can do this. It can be done. All right, with that, we're going to start really getting into it here. Step one, obviously, you're going to have to start building your Facebook friends list. You're going to have to build a personal friends list pretty much to a minimum of 500 people. And more importantly than just 500 people, you're going to want to target people that are close to the people that you want to do business with, that are likely to be people that you want to do business with. And if you have an idea of a type of product or service that if you already have an idea of that, great. Then you can look for people that you have what we call natural affiliations. And that might be examples, and these are just examples. It might be a geographic region. If you happen to want to do a business that's close to home. I don't necessarily recommend that because this is, after all, the internet, and everybody's close to you. However, if you have a specific religion or interests, maybe you've got a special hobby, a lot of people who go on to Facebook put pictures of their pets. Now, if you happen to be someone who knows something about animal care or dog training, for instance, you might want to target people who've got pictures of their dogs. These are called natural affiliations. All right? And this is really important because what it does is it allows you to open the door and start developing a relationship with these people. And that's really important because that's what this is all about, relationship marketing. Now, next thing you want to do once you start building your Facebook friends, and you don't have to wait until you get several hundred people, start right away. The more active you are, the more you allow people to get to know you, to be comfortable with you, to trust you. Think about yourself. You're much more likely to do business with someone that you've had a chance to get to know a little bit. Otherwise, it just sounds like a come on or a pitch. And we don't want to do that. For instance, here's a couple of different tricks on what you can do on helping people. You can teach them how to build their own lists, or you could provide, there's about 1,000 different applications out there on Facebook, and some of them are pretty good. Some of them are really good. And some of them are just rotten. And you'll find the ones that you like, and you'll find the ones that you don't like. And then you can show new people, because there's 20,000 people joining each week? I mean, it's a huge growth industry. So these are things that you can do as you go through your learning curve. You can share that wisdom and that experience with others. That's really good. The other thing that you want to do is provide very thoughtful introductions. If you happen to see somebody that you think would get along with another person, say that. That's really helpful. Now, there's a couple of Facebook's tips that I want to go over, all right? And this is from hard-won experience. Number one, you cannot cut and paste messages to new friends. I know it sounds easy. You got this Control-C, Control-V thing, and you can do it, but I'll tell you from personal experience, Facebook doesn't like it. Facebook will shut you down. Oh, you know what? I just got a note put in front of me that Facebook members, I was wrong. It's 200,000 new members a day. Wow. That blows me away. Now, Facebook will get grumpy at you if you do cut and paste, and if you try to add friends too quickly. And it has happened where they'll pull your account. They'll just erase you off the face of the earth, and all of a sudden you'll log in and you can't, and they won't let you in. So all of your hard work is just gone. Now, if you do happen to get a warning, and if you do, you'll get a little pink warning that says, slow down, you're going too fast. Just take a day off. Let everything cool down. All right? And this will save you a lot of work in the long run. By the way, instead of just adding friends, what you can do is there's a lot more to Facebook than just adding friends. There's posting to walls and posting to groups, and that's another way to start getting people to want to be your friend, which is really the best way to do it. Be careful not to clutter up your page with a whole bunch of different applications. If you'll go and see different people's sites or their profile page, and I mean, you can't figure anything out. It's just horrible. And so keep your page clean. Always, always, always. This is really important. Include a personal message when you're submitting a friend request. Comment something about their picture that maybe they're standing in front of a beach and you say, well, where was this? On vacation? Or maybe they're in the mountains. Maybe they're standing by their car. Try and make it as personal as possible, because it's just so much better than be my friend. Boom, that's it. Nobody likes that. We want to be noticed as individuals. All right, when you're doing that, you can at the same time start looking for different products or services that you can represent, that you'd be proud to promote as an affiliate, as a representative. There's a couple of things that you want to make sure of as you're looking for potential affiliators. You want to make sure, number one, that they have drop shipping. You do not want to keep any inventory. This is the same thing that MLMs. If you've ever been involved in an MLM, of course, what they want you to do is they want you to carry all of their inventory. Well, absolutely not, because that's money just locked up, and I don't believe in that. What you're doing is you're focusing on the marketing. That's what this is all about. You're doing the heavy lifting on the marketing. You don't need to be a warehouse too. Number two, make sure that they're a decent company. You got to make sure that they offer a guarantee. What if your people try this thing and they don't like it? Well, you want to have some kind of backup for that, some recourse. And then the other thing that you want to make sure of, you want to consider the ease of selling against the percentage of commission. Sometimes there are products and services that offer outrageous commissions, and so you sign up and you really get excited, except that then you find out they're almost impossible to sell because the company doesn't support the selling. Maybe they've got lousy marketing materials, all kinds of different things. Or maybe the product just isn't well thought out. And there's a lot of that. And so what they try and do is make up for it by upping the percentage of commission. Well, I'd rather take a 20% commission of affiliate fee for something that's really easy to sell than a 50% fee for something I can't sell. That just makes sense. Now here's how you can find some affiliate opportunities. There's a lot of different ways to do this, but one that comes up time and time again is ClickBank. Now ClickBank is sort of a portal. It's sort of a campground for affiliators, if you will. And there's thousands of different products and services in this one spot. And that's really cool. They'll even do your credit card processing. I mean, obviously they're going to charge you for that, but so what? Everybody charges you for convenience, and it is convenient. The flip side of that, the unfortunate part is you got to sift through a whole bunch of stuff. All right, now, again, depending upon your niche, and by the way, there's products and services for just about every niche. I'm sure if you're really excited about 13th century French furniture restoration, you can find a product or service to affiliate with that. Probably not many, but you could do it. What you want to be careful of, though, is you have to have your interest, and this is where you can really monetize a hobby or something that you really like doing. I was just talking to someone the other day about, she was really into cross stitching. She's been doing it for years, and I said, I'm sure that you've seen a lot of so-so products out there on cross stitching, and she rolled her eyes. Yeah. I said, well, one thing that you could do is you use your experience and expertise to go through and cut out, separate the wheat from the chaff. And that's exactly what you want to do. The way you're adding value then is to steer people away from the kind of cruddy things that they might spend money on and steer them towards the really good ones. And that's how you create a lot of value. Remember, when you've started any hobby, you kind of flailed around and went all over the place, and you spent a lot of money that on things that, looking back, they weren't such a good bargain. And this is a way that you can help others prevent that.